Hi, everybody. I'm Heather Aston, and this is my channel, TT's Trinkets and Treasures. So welcome. I hope that you will enjoy this video and will like, subscribe, leave a comment, set your notifications to all so you will know whenever I have a video coming out. First and foremost, I want to address the fact that, yes, I'm extremely stuffed up. My voice is lower than it normally is, and my energy level isn't as high as it typically is, but if anything could give me a shot of energy or a bead 12 shot instead of bead. Sorry, I'm a nerd. Anyways, it would be this month's Sam's Bead box. As soon as I pulled it out of the mailbox and flipped it over to show what this theme was, I was like, this is going to be good. And I was right and beyond that. So it's so great. And I can't wait to share all of it with you. We'll break down the per bead price. That's something that I do whenever I do an unboxing. We'll get them organized into their little containers. So that I can see them. I can use them to put stuff together and then price them to sell. But guys, this is going to be a box I'm going to be able to design my way through very easily. And I think it will be a box that I'm definitely going to have to get extras of because there's a lot of stuff in here that I want. So are we ready to see what the theme is? Here you go. It is Sassy 60s, you guys. Oh, I'm so excited. And the color palette is glorious, especially with the way that I'm feeling right now. It's an amazing box, and I can't wait to share everything with you. But I want to start off with the little insert, and that includes a note from Sam and Rachel saying, "We called our Grandma Carolyn to learn about her favorite 60s fashion trends." And this is what she said. "I still remember setting foot in London on a vacation in 1966. I'd always considered myself fashionable, but the moment I stepped off the plane, I felt like I was in another universe. Clothes were brighter, prints bolder, and skirts shorter. Soon after that trip, I began to nix my full skirts and sweater sets as I explored the new styles. Along with shifting fashion trends, the 60s brought a cultural revolution that rocked out to the Beatles and broke from the status quo. I'm excited to see what Rachel and Sam make me from this box." So then they go on to say, "This month's collection captures the fearless energy of the 60s fashion, featuring vibrant florals, geometric motifs of the time. Bright yellows, poppin' pinks, fiery orange are accented. Accented by smooth teals and metallics. We especially love the colorful melon strand, laser cut wood charms, and Amazonite rondelles. Whether you design a statement necklace or a playful pair of earrings, we hope you channel a bit of the 60s spirit, the confidence to stand out, embrace color, and wear your creativity proudly. Sam and Rachel Siegel." Now, I obviously can't put out this unboxing until they've done their official one on the 18th, but I'm so excited, but I couldn't wait anymore because I want to design with this box so much. Because I don't know about the rest of you, but the Call the Midwife, I think that's the name of it. If I'm saying it wrong, I apologize, but it is amazing. An amazing show, and you get to see all of these colors in action and watch how the trends change right along with the social movements that were going on at the same time. And I've always admired the way that people from England and whatever, they're very unapologetic and aren't afraid to wear, say, and do whatever it is they like. And it's something I'm here for. So let's go ahead and open the box, and we're going to start going through it. So we're going to start with wait, which one is this? is this 3-6? No, that's not it. This is it. The Check Glass Melon 60 Sunrise Mix. It is 10.5 millimeters and a 9-piece strand. And this is just the beginning, you guys. Let me get my little dish that Brandy sent me so you can get a better idea of the color. I'll bring it up closer so that you can see it better. The colors are just giving me life. It's like vitamin C on a strand, and I love it. Next we have Check Glass Square in opal, pink opal, 825 or 8 millimeter, and it's 25-piece strand. Oh, I forgot to say that these break down to 42 cents a bead. So I'm going to just, I know this won't fit in one of my smaller containers. It's going to have to go in the full size one. So I will just pop that on, and I'm going to go ahead and write the prices on later. Instead of doing what I did in the other box where I just kind of wrote it on top, I'm going to do it later. Okay, so here's the strand of the 26 or the 25 pink opal squares. I will tell you that I had a couple of strands in this box that for some reason weren't knotted at either end, and so they just fall right off the strand. But they are a beautiful pink opal color that helps tone down the brighter shades of the melon while staying within the color palette. And they have a nice glow to them too. You're not really seeing it on camera, but if you got it, you're going to be able to see it once you get it in person. So these will go into their container. And again, these are not going to fit in one of the smaller ones. I like to use the Art Dot containers. I have them in this size, which is almost 2 inches. And then I have one that is about half this size. And I just ordered one that are like this big. And it's a silly reason, but I don't like when there's like a bunch of extra space up in a container that I could be using for another bead. Sorry about that. In fact, I don't even have any out, and I will probably need some. So let me grab some of my little ones too. And I'm sorry for sniffling. It's just gonna happen. I apologize. And then we're going to go to the Check Glass Drop Ground Crystal with pink silk accents. There are 60 pieces on this strand, which has it come out to 5 cents a bead, which is a great deal. And this is a perfect example of why I needed the smaller container, because these are not going to take up a whole live strand or a whole one of the larger containers. If I can get them to come out of my hand, because I don't want them to go flying all over my bead mat. And I hope you cannot hear my rude neighbor with his very loud speaker. I don't know. Our generation, I was always told that you're supposed to turn your stereo down before you pull into a neighborhood. It's how I taught my children, so sometimes it drives me crazy. Okay, next we have a Check Glass Drop Teal Waters Mix. It's 9.5 by 12.5 millimeters. It's a 12-piece strand, and that works out to being, I think it says 46, but I want to confirm. Okay, hold on, because I think I might have done that wrong. 5.5 divided by 12. No, it comes out to 46 cents. I had it right. I was good, but it's all right. So this one again will go in a larger one. I also like that you guys are going to be able to see all of these together, and I should probably leave the lids off so that you can. I hope all of these are going to fit in one container. They do. If not, I would have just been making some earrings. Okay, next we have the Table Cut Oval Seafoam Crystal Mix. It's a 24-piece strand. And this is the other item from the box that was just on a loose strand and wasn't knotted. So there, obviously, that's not the full strand, but the other ones are all buried in the bottom of the box. So I will add them to their container later. It's just a beautiful teal table cut oval. These are going to make some amazing. I think these will make really good, like, not accent, but supporting accent strands in a necklace. But I think these will fit in the little one, even though there's 24 of them. There we go. Okay, and sorry this is taking me so long, guys. Okay, next is this check glass Brio Drop Orange and Turquoise Pop Art Mix 6 by 9.5 millimeters. There are 25-piece strands, so they work out to be 15 cents a piece. Look at those. Oh, somebody's trying to call me. Hold on 1 second. Nope. Wait. Sorry. I need to go back to the other. Sorry about that. So this is the strand. It's beautiful and bright and playful and fun. And I'm thinking about using this in like a choker-esque necklace. Probably not. Like I have I'm claustrophobic. So I probably won't make it like tight, but more of one that will just show right at the t-shirt line. That length I can do. I just can't have it right up against my neck. So next is the Amazonite faceted round of Rondelle's. It's a 7-inch strand, and it worked out to be 13 cents a piece. And they're beautiful. Love these. Again, these can fit into a smaller container. So take the lid off of that. This is the first time I've ever gotten beads from Sam where where the ends weren't knotted. So I don't know why they decided to do that, but it's fine. They were probably breaking down larger strands. Okay, and next we have the orange aventurine faceted round 6 millimeters 7-inch strand, and these work out to be 20 cents. And I love the mix of color. I love how the facets, how the light just dances off all of the facets. And this is without me having my brighter light on too. And I just think they're beautiful. So these will go in a larger one. They might fit in a smaller one, but I'll keep those for the. Now do you see why I unstrand them in my hand? This is why, because I'm not. Oh, I should have used my bead tray. That'll do it much faster. While I'm doing that, let me. Next, we have some check glass fire polish Rondelle Sunny 60s mix. Uh-oh. Did I say Daisy? No. Fire polish Rondelle 14-piece strand. Are these it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yes. And it is these. And I love how these, they almost look like somebody was dripping paint over the top of them. And so the colors are only like on part of the bead, and there's not really any that are completely full coverage, but they're all unique in and of themselves, which I love. So, sorry guys. Like I said, I'm new at unboxing on camera. I don't. This is my first month doing so, and I will figure it out. I thought I heard one hit somewhere, but it might have just been the staple or the little closure. Okay, next we have the hematite wavy spacers, and these broke down. Oh, sorry. The other strand that I just undid, these broke out to being 27 cents a piece. And I think that's the only one I didn't say, because I said that the adventuring was 20 cents. These worked out to be 5 cents a piece. I believe I had 75 or 76 on my strand of these, and they are gold plate too. Why did I even try? Oh my goodness. Could I do this any more awkwardly? Probably, because it's me. So, oh my goodness gracious. Okay, like I said, those worked out to be 7 cents. The next strand is check glass daisy blue, yellow and blue silk mixed gold. Wait, yeah, with the gold wash. Yes. And there is 20 pieces on the strand, and it broke out to be 20 cents a piece. I also think I skipped something in there. Oh, come on. That was really tight. And I love these. And I am going to take a nod from our friends from across the pond. And I'm not going to be too worried about the fact that these have a gold wash, because my friend Brandy Michelle recently sent me these little skull beads, and they have daisies on their head in yellow and the soft green color. And this is going to be a bracelet for my sister. It may end up being more than one project for my sister. I'm not 100% sure, but that's the first thing I want to make, and have been anxious to get started making it. So I showed her, and she was like, yep, I'll wear that. And it's cute because my sister, if you knew her, she has many tattoos of zombified characters and whatever all over. So the fact that she's down to wear these daisies with those little skull beads is just another reason that I love her. The thing that I forgot to do was the check glass bicone turquoise luster. They're 4 millimeters. It's a 50-piece strand, and that breaks down to 7 cents a bead. And I'm going to just pour them out on the plate, and I hope they don't bounce off. But look what a pretty color that is, you guys. It's so pretty, and these are so delicate looking and will be an awesome accenting piece. You could put it with the more vibrant table cut oval beads, just to kind of do a tone on tone type thing. And they're the same enough but different enough. I could use these for in between the daisies on my sister's bracelet, and that would be great. Next we have check glass rainbow or check glass melon rainbow metallic mix. They are 6 millimeter. They are a 30-piece strand, which works out to being 10 cents per bead. And here you go. You can see like the beautiful copper and gold. And this is going to make it easier to mix your metals because these are mixed tone on all of them. This one's like my favorite. Oh, this one right here. I almost wish they were all this pink and green color instead of only having a few of those. Definitely gonna have to order some more strands just so I get some more of that specific bead. Because those would also tie together the full connectors and the flowers, and it would be great. Okay, next we have a check glass barrel, 6 by 8 millimeter, and saucer, 2.5 by 6 millimeters, and an orange and blue mix. There is 29 pieces on this Strand's estimated retail value is $3.50, so this breaks out to be 12 cents a bead. So I love those two. I love orange, like this bright tangerine orange color with the soft baby blue. These would be also very cute with like aquamarine and these if you wanted to do like a little play up. Okay, now we're done with the strands. We're going to go to the additional selections. And these I'm not going to try to go perfectly in order. So, but I'm going to do my best. So, these are check glass, flower power, teal shimmer, 18 millimeter, 2-piece set. And they work out to be $1.20 a bead. Again, this would be adorable in the middle of that bracelet. And that might be what I end up using because if you go back, you can see that it's basically a larger version of the smaller flower. So this would be a perfect centerpiece, or maybe we had something else directly in the middle, and then these were like the accent bead next to the focal, or the like supporting actress to the main star. They go together perfectly. If you've been watching me, you know that I keep things like this in my grid organizers like this so that I can write in the prices and I can see them better as accent, like in these containers, which I have a bunch of, but as I'm organizing and getting everything moved in here, I'm gonna need more of. But there are other things in this box that would need to go into something like this, so we're gonna put that out. Next, we have the table cut freeform diamond Aqua. Uh-oh, did I pull this out for the wrong thing? No, I didn't. Okay. Aqua, sorry. And they're 19 by 22 millimeters. It's a 2-piece set at $2.95. It works out to be $1.48 a piece. Again, beautiful bead. I love that the table cut isn't directly in the center, that it's kind of down at the bottom. I haven't really seen that a lot, and I love getting like funky beads like this because they just have more of a personality. Those did not go in how I need them to in order for me to get both in. There we go. All right. And next we have the Calcidoni donut. It is dyed to marigold yellow. It is 29 by 33 milligrams. It's a 1-piece set, and that's $5.95. I don't know if this is going to fit in here. It will not. Again, I'm going to use the boxes that my smaller containers come in because these are all going to go up on like nail polish display things that are stepped. So I'm going to use this for focals and things of that nature. and I got myself some like tiny tags that are on a string that I can attach to focals and stuff. And that's where something like this would go, just to help me stay organized. Okay, so we'll leave that right here for now. Next, we have the Starburst Ovals in Marigold Opal Mix Gold. 13 by 18 millimeter. They are a 3-piece set, which comes out to, wait a second. I don't know that I did that math. Sorry about this, guys. So they are the Starburst Oval. They are 225 divided by 3. They come out to be 75 cents. I did do the math. It just wasn't in the right spot. Again, they would go in a container like this. So we'll just put them in there, and then I'll mark the price of them probably on the front so I can see down through them. Next, we have our check glass daisy coin opal. Uh-oh. Am I missing something? I might be missing a piece of my box. Check glass daisy coin orange opal mixed copper. And I don't seem to have that. I'm going to have to reach out to them. I'm sure they'll make it right. Not worried about it at all. Definitely want to get those. But next we have a wooden retro drop that is made from walnut. Oh, I can't see if you guys can see because it just, sorry, flipped to a different screen. These are going to be beautiful. They will be beautiful as earrings. You could do some long dangly statement pieces, or you could use them both as like a focal for 2 necklaces. Either way, they're stunning. Again, these would go in the same container as the Calcidoni donut. So I'm going to put that back over there. And then we have our 11-0 Mayuki round seed bead mix, sassy 60s. It's a 5-gram tube, and it has the pink and the aqua, the yellow. There's some gold ones in there. And I'm certainly hoping that they're going to put this out in a full size. But I'm so glad they're adding this because Rachel's bead mixes are amazing. And this just makes me very eager for them to release the 8-0s. If they even started doing 6-0s, I would be ecstatic. But there's that. And then we have antique brass components. They are lead free. We have, that tube had a value of $2.95. Then we have our antique brass components. We have our mod circle pendant. That's $2.25. We have 2 peacock chandelier charms that are 16.5 by 23.5 millimeters. It's a 2-piece set, so that breaks down to being 88 cents a piece. And then we have our diamond links that are 7.5 by 13.5 millimeter 10-piece set, plated in grease, and they come out to being 28 cents a piece. So, guys, I'm hoping my camera is going to behave enough for you guys to see all of this. And I should have tried to get my camera down lower so that you could get a better view of it. I'm going to put the littles in front. This one, Steve. Littles in front with the larger beads in back, or the larger containers, I should say, not necessarily larger beads. Some Okay, you guys. Oh, let me zoom up or back up a little bit so you guys can see everything. Let me just pull this down. And you will see all of the bright, vibrant, fun colors we get to design with this month. And like I said, I'm all about it. I'm loving this box. I couldn't be happier with it. I am going to have to call them and let them know that I was missing one of my items, but like I said, they're going to make it right. I have absolutely no doubt. So, I hope you liked it. Oh wait, no, they didn't. My bad, Sam's Bead Shop and crew. I have them. Check glass, daisy coin, orange opal mix with a copper wash, 17 millimeters. It's a 3-piece set that then breaks down to being, I think it says $1.32 a piece. Yeah. And so those again will go in here with our other large check glass beads. You guys, I'm so excited about it. I cannot wait to start creating with all of this. Just as soon as I put the per bead price on all of the containers so I know what everything's worth and can try to do my best to let you guys know during my tutorials when I remember how much it costs to make it. So I really appreciate you guys all joining out, and I hope you come back when I start creating with it because I'm so excited to do so. Until then, have a fabulous rest of your day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.